Okay, Jim, guys, we will start. Okay, hello everyone. I'm Nora. It's very excited to host the Crypto Market Insight session with our guest. Today, we asked to have with us our guest who will be sharing their opinions on the market trend. As a host of today's discussion, I'll be leading us through a thought-provoking conversation that promise to be both informative and engaging. Uh, okay. Well, whether you are an experienced crypto user or just getting started, we encourage you to sit back, relax, and join us for what is sure to be an enlightening discussion on this week's market performance, trends, and hotspots. The live session is broadcasting on CoinW Live channel and CoinW's YouTube channel. Welcome all to watch and leave your opinions or questions about market, coin, exactly in the comment. Our guest will pick up some to answer. Well, in this part, we would like our guest to share your market insights on any crypto tokens you want to talk about. Please be free to share the screen to let us watch your charts. Well, firstly, let's invite Jay. Okay, Jay, can you hear me? Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So, let's invite Lee first.
Okay, so I am gonna share my screen first. Okay, so as we now know, recently the market has continued to decline, right? And with the rebound movements of the US dollar strengthening and surprising the trends of gold and silver, and Nvidia has dropped by 5%, and the US stocks have declined, and putting collective pressure on the crypto market and mining companies. From the macro perspective, the likelihood of significant further decline in the short term is not that high. So basically, from the technical standpoint, the current price decline is beginning to slow down, and we can find here. And the data indicates that the market is severely oversold. Therefore, ETH at maybe around 2,000 and BTC with 70,000 represent short-term bottoms. And here, and if the price holds steady and one can consider going long maybe, and then the turnover rate here is relatively high, so there is no need to rush. So what we need to do is wait for the market to stabilize and for a panic sentiment to subside and for trading volume to start shrinking before going long. What we do now is be patient, and we find there is obvious downward trend, so channel here, and we be patient when the volume is shrinking. We can find from the K line here, the trading volume is not that high, but recently turnover rate is very high and the volume is very high, and the price going down and in the this channel. So what we need to do is just wait and find if the price holds steady and the volume is low, and maybe it's time for us to go long. And right now and today, I want to share everybody and discuss the logic of dollar cost averaging strategy in spot investment. Yes, in spot. So which is suitable for many different kind of investor. So we're gonna take the ETH as an example. So why should we buy some spot positions near around 2,000 or 1,500 or 1,000, this important position? So for example, when we are engaging in dollar cost averaging, it is impossible for everybody to buy the absolute bottom. Yeah, so we take the human body as an example. If your head is like the bullish market, the top, and your foot is as the bearish market bottom. So what we need to do is just to buy from the like the waist down to the knees, then to the ankles, and then to the feet, and then back up to the knees and waist, and finally sell everything above chest level. So you should make a bench purchase during times of poor micro information, market crash, and the people with low sentiment. And you just need to dividing your spare cash into several portions and buy gradually and sell everything or positions during the peak of the bull market. Yeah, this is the basic logic of dollar cost averaging. So why make bench purchase? On the one hand, it lowers your average price. On the other hand, it prevents you from missing the opportunity to invest. So I hope everyone can manage their positions well and set stop losses and patiently navigate through the bear market recently. Yeah, this is basically from my side.
Okay, thanks for your strategy of the future and spot. Well, next one, let's invite Boris.
Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, I agree with Lee. Like dollar cost averaging is a good, um, so it's a good strategy, but it's not a trading strategy. It's just an investing strategy. Like right now, I see no signs of a bottom even on like the hourly time frame. Everything is just going down. There's no signs of reversal, but people have been asking me, is this a good time to buy Bitcoin? I said, like, yeah, it's like a pretty historic level, like the 70,000, $65,000 region. But also, I wanted to go into like some other metrics like USDT dominance. So USDT dominance is breaking out on the weekly. So this just means there's just more capital flowing into the safety of stable coins. And yeah, we broke above the 6.5% level, and right now we're about like 10% away from like the next resistance zone, which is around 8.5%. But we still have like about 10 more percent to get there. So I think we could see another wave of selling of up to 10% in altcoins. And then also if you take a look at Bitcoin dominance, it's interesting. It's actually just being rejected at the 60% threshold. Um, so I was looking for it to get above 60%, and that would mean that more capital is flowing into Bitcoin. But what this is telling me is that Bitcoin is going down heavily, altcoins are going down heavily, USDT dominance is going up. So this just tells me that Bitcoin is weak, altcoins are weak. Everything is pretty weak right now. So pretty much everything is going to the safety of stablecoins. So yeah, right now I wouldn't be trying to catch like a falling knife or calling a bottom. I'd say best strategy is what Lee mentioned, just dollar cost average. Bitcoin could go as low as maybe even 50K. So wouldn't go all in at this point. So yeah, those are my view. That's my view on this market right now.
Okay, sure. Thanks for Boris. Thanks for analysis of this week. Well, next one, let's invite Paris Fine.
Hi, Laura. Thank you so much for having me. Please, can you hear me clearly?
Oh yes.
Okay, so give me a minute to share my screen. So I'll be talking on Ethereum first, just because last session I also spoke on Ethereum, and the last session I also spoke on Ethereum, and I was trying to tell us that it might have a good sell structure because I couldn't get a confirmation for a buy price on Ethereum, and that I'll be looking at it going below 2,600, and we can see currently how the market went in the past few weeks or no, few days rather. So just like I said, I didn't get a confirmation for Ethereum, but the price dropped massively from this point. I think it was around 2.7 in the last time we had the session. Yeah, it was around 2.7 that last time. So I was expecting it to go below 2.6. So if you were following my words last week, and if took the sell order, I assume that you should be in profit by now. So I'm still expecting the price. Currently, it is at 2066, fluctuating between 2066 and 2080. I'm expecting it to, still go below this actually. Basically, I don't think there's a particular reason the market has been dropping in the past few days. I just see that it is a mix of broader crypto markets, the weaknesses, some technical breakdowns, reduced demand from big investors, and also the increase in fear of traders and investors too, like I said. So this, I think, contributed to the downward move that we are all seeing right now, and why the market dropped drastically in the past few days. So for Ethereum, I am still expecting price to drop below this amount that it is in. I still expect it to drop below this amount, expecting it to drop below the 1.5 or drop down to 1.5, or if at all 2000. So if I were to get a retracement towards the 2300 to 2500 price level, I would also look to sell at that level. But currently, I don't think it might, get back there. But if at all, it goes to that level, I'll be thinking of, making a sell order on Ethereum at that price. And I expect it to go all the way below 1.5. But for people who are interested in buying, I would suggest that you should be patient enough, because the market is likely to drop a bit more than this. This is actually going to be a very good buy time for people that are looking to buy Ethereum. This is actually going to be a very good buy time. So I'll suggest that we are patient enough to allow the market to drop. And then when you get a confirmation, you should make a buy order on Ethereum. So basically, I've been looking at just Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm so sorry if you can't. Can you hear me properly? I have a bit of network issue. So sorry about that. But for Bitcoin, same thing, goes for Bitcoin. As you all know, when Bitcoin falls, other coins follow. That is how the crypto market has been since the beginning. So I'm of the opinion that we could see price fall down to at least 50K. Yes, 50K. That's just a personal thinking. I feel that price could fall down to 50K. So I would also be looking to sell Bitcoin towards that level, actually, because I still expect it to drop below this level. So I'll be looking to sell Bitcoin towards that level. So for Bitcoin, if price were to retrace back to maybe, let's say, 78K from here, if price retraces back from 78K. Actually, I was expecting price to retrace a few days ago, but since it didn't do that, so we're just looking at it. Let's see if price retraces back to 78K after I get a candid confirmation on my 4-hour time frame, and then I'll be looking at shorting it from that level, that price level, the 78K price level. Then I'll be looking at shorting Bitcoin. So guys, mind you, these short trades are not long-term sell trades, guys. They are really not long-term sell trades for me. They are trades that I will be in and out of in a couple of days. Watching how the market is going currently. These are the trades that I'll just be in and out of them in a couple of days. But for long-term trades, I'll be waiting for price to drop well below 50K. Actually, drop well below the likes of 55 or 50K. Um, in order to enter a buy position on Bitcoin. And also the same thing goes for Ethereum, like I said. So I see 50K for Bitcoin as the next drawdown liquidity. That's what Bitcoin. Basically, I've been looking at just Bitcoin and Ethereum. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thanks for Parasify. Well, next one, let's invite Crypto Minister. Okay, Crypto Minister, can you hear me?
Yeah, Jim, I believe I'm
Okay,
audible enough
yes.
right now, right? Yeah, well, it's been a lot over the last week. As we can see, the market reacting to key zones. Let's start from BTC. Let's start from BTC. Let's BTC. So, well, if you could recall the last time we talked about the market reacting to either breaking above 90K or coming below. And I think after that particular day, we saw BTC breaking below the proposed support zone. And we've ever since then been trading downward, just as you can see over here on the 1 day daily time frame. Well, according to my key zones over here, the market has really dumped hard, and I'm expecting a pullback from this zone over here. I'm expecting a pullback from this place, coupled with the fact that this is also a resistance, a support zone. So I'm expecting the market to react from this place. Um, However, due to the current sentiment in the market, there is technically extreme fear. Just as you can see over the week, I think the owner of Ethereum sold some couple of um, ETH Ethereum. Though people feel like that is one of the reasons that triggered the sharp downside of the market. So for me personally, I'm looking forward to seeing the market react to this zone over here. Let's say I'm coming. Let's say react on this place. Okay, I think that's correct. I'm looking forward to the market react to this 68 zone upward in order to protect this zone, this support zone. And that is going to be my analysis for today. Also, I have another pair over here, Proof USDT. So it has been going downside for quite a while now. Yesterday, I was also able to catch the sell. I think 15 weeks to reward. So currently, most crypto peers are currently on the downside, and it's quite surprising because checking good the last time it has retraced and it's currently going up, and same time we're seeing the crypto market crashing downward again. So overall expectation for me is that I'm expecting that the market is going to have some couple of relief option, and also to liquidate traders that have been dumping the market. A lot of traders currently are just selling and selling. So very soon I'm expecting us to see news like about this amount has been liquidated from the like about this amount of shorts has been liquidated, because beyond that there are a lot of trend line liquidities over here that the market is expected to take out. So, and that is going to be my analysis for today. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thanks for the minister. Well, the last one, let's invite Jay.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just gonna be short. Because market is trending downside right now, and everything is still down until we see the bottom. I think everyone is covering right now, like a bit same. We are at area of interest of the weekly. So on the weekly, we are looking like this, and 69 is actually my first target. But if we don't get any bounce of some kind of retracement around 84, 86, or 94, I expect we coming here, to be honest, because what is this? This is came from the monthly area of interest of monthly. So I'm just gonna grab these two candle, uh, February 24 and the November 24, because this is the biggest volume of factors that happened last year. So it is either these two price is going to visit, but one is visit if we don't get any bounce now or soon. So that mean in the futures or maybe in the next week or next 2 weeks, yeah, we can visit 40. That's simple. But after this, there is no more uh big huge factor on the monthly because like everything is already being covered. Look at this, it's covered. But in here, it's kind of possible to go 10,000. Nah. So the lower is already covered. So just the highest of the factors, which is right here and here. So if we don't have the bounce, that means 40 and then coming back up. So that's it for me. Thank you, Nora.
Sure, thanks for Jay. Well, now, guys, I will share an event from CoinW to you, and I will share my screen. Okay, yes. Well, with the new year is coming, CoinW special New Year event Combine CoinW Share 100,000 rewards is officially live. We can collect 5 fortune cards, combine them into CoinW, and share a 100,000 prize pool. While everyone who joins will get the rewards. The event time is from February 4th to February 6th. Well, here is how it works. Here are 5 fixed cards plus 1 wild card. The 5 fixed cards are Crazy Card, Outclass Card, Income Card, and Never Ending Card, Wealth Card. And the white card can replace any card you are missing. Even better, you can send card to your friends. Once you collect 5 different fixed cards, you can combine them into CoinW. The more times you combine, the bigger you will share your rewards. Well, how we join in, just combine simple tasks like visiting the CoinW homepage, signing up, depositing, trading, or joining earn events, and you will get chance to draw cards. And while drawing, you could even win like iPhones, gold bars, popular tokens, bonus rewards, VIP perks, and more. Well, after 4 p.m. on February 6th, all users who successfully combined CoinW just need to click claim reward to share the prize pool. And yeah, don't worry, even if you didn't manage to combine the CoinW, you are remaining the remaining cards aren't wasted or unused cards will still share an extra 20,000 bonus pool. While our audience can open the CoinW now and join the card collecting event and kick off to 2026 with wealth and good luck. Yes, that's all for our event. And now we'll dive into our questions. Okay? Well, the question one is recently major asset classes have all been declining, such as gold, US equities, and crypto. What are the reasons behind this sell off? Do you think the current decline in BTC is a risk warning or an opportunity to buy the dip? Well, this question, let's first invite Jay.
Yeah. So everything that declining right now, it's because of the first we got the uncertain liquidities. Second, we got the yield. It's pumping, and third, we got uh the drama that US made, like as a tariff and others, and so many stuff with the and also with the uncertainty with uh the SEC leader, Paul will be replaced with the new one, so everything is uncertain right now. So that's why, like, the investor is some kind of sideways right now. I mean, like, sideline, because they kind of worry like what will happen with the new SEC, who will replace Powell, and everything is some kind like not sure right now. But don't get me wrong. I mean, like, this thing, when it's cheap, is gonna be cheap, but I don't think it's gonna be long, guys, because they also need this thing to be pumping. Like, example, SPY. I still believe like SPY can go all time high again, and like uh gold. My target is still 70K. Sorry, 7K, and Bitcoin are still targeting like above like 100K. So this thing, like, if you see right now, it's cheap because, like, they need it to be cheap, because with the ETF right now, I don't think Bitcoin can go low as like the one that I mentioned, like 10K is hard, because Bitcoin is like an ETF product right now. So the max pain for me is 40K. So if you see like a 40K price, that mean if next time Bitcoin 100K, so it's already double, like 2x. So they're just thinking like that, because like they also need a, a bigger multiple, with the US having a lot of a debt, so they need to pay. So that's why they need to profit with maybe like Bitcoin or gold. So that's why, like, I believe they're gonna pump it again this year, because they need to pay the debt because US have a lot of debt problem. So that's my answer. Thank you, Nora.
Okay, sure. Thanks for your answer, Jay. Well, next one, let's hear from Lee.
As I said before, recently there has been a significant decline in assets in not only Bitcoin market, and attributable to multiple factors. One is Trump's nomination of Kevin Walsh, and who is lead to a stronger U.S. dollar and rising interest rate expectations, and increasing the hold cost of gold, and additionally leverage the liquidations, a chain reaction of like 168 million in crypto liquidations that also impact gold. The need for some institutions to sell off assets to hedge against falling positions, and the decline in the technology sector of the US stocks market, which also drove down the crypto market as well. So this is basically so many different factors, and the decline in BTC appears to be more of short-term event driven by leverage liquidation rather than a systemic risk. And from the trader's perspective, from my point, and this presents a buying opportunity, and on-chain data indicates that smart money is accumulating, and if the macro environment stabilize, and I would say there is a significant potential for a rebound. Alternatively, this could be an opportunity for regular spot investment, as I said previously. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thanks for analysis of this question. Thanks for Lee. And next one, let's hear from Boris.
Um, yeah, I think the reasons behind the sell-off is probably just a lot of geopolitical uncertainty, and like just the possibility of war for Iran again, and also there's heard of some new virus in India or China or something, and I've been hearing about that. So maybe people are starting to sell early. But overall, I just think it's things are things have been overbought, and I actually do think that it is a risk warning because I think despite everything, Bitcoin and crypto is a risk on asset, so it makes sense that crypto would be the first to sell off, and then gold and silver, and now we're seeing the sell off in equities as well. So I think Bitcoin is what, like 60, like almost 50% off its all-time high. So yeah, I think this is a good buy the dip opportunity for Bitcoin, not for like all some altcoins. For Bitcoin, I think it's a good idea to start dollar cost averaging. Um, yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay, sure. Thanks for Boris. Well, next one, let's hear from Crypto Minister.
Well, thank you. Well, personally, I feel the reason for the decline in the markets in major assets lately. Of course, we can all see the tension rising um, between the USA and Iran. I also saw like a news recently that the US ship like um, just like different news that shows that tension gradually is rising between US and then Iran. Also, from the view of investment, we could see. I saw a news that the owner of Ethereum sold like a huge amount of Ethereum supplied to the market. Of course, we almost expect the reaction of such a step on the market, which is going to cause decline. And lately, there have been issues with the former CEO of Binance. I've forgotten his name at the moment. So a lot of um, this news, and most importantly, especially for gold has surged higher, and any investors have stacked a lot of profit. So, and we all understand that the market cannot continue to go up. People will definitely want to take profits. So, I can say for now, also with technical point of view, the market is at a very good zone to, let's say, buy a little with caution, to not risk too much. I'm expecting the market to surge a little bit high, more like a relief pump, then before the downtrend continues again.
Okay, sure. Thanks for Crypto Minister. Well, last one, let's hear from Parsfine.
All right, so I think what we're seeing currently is classic real risk of moment in the global market, that's cryptocurrency and global markets in general. So when assets like the US stocks, crypto and gold fall all together, it usually means that some investors or most investors are worried about liquidity and uncertainty of the market. And this is not just happening in just crypto, it's happening globally, like the questions as asked. So, and this can actually, the trigger for this can actually be fear of slowing economic growth or recession. And when in moment like this, when something like this happens, most investors are always very scared, and obviously they sell everything, just like the way I personally had removed most of my funds from crypto because of the dip currently. And I think that's how most investors would also, sell everything to reduce exposure or to also cover some losses in, the places that they might have, lost. So for Bitcoin specifically, this kind of decline can act as a warning, as a risk warning in the short term, because people are seeing how Bitcoin has been falling. So if you had a really good strategy, and if you analyze the market very well, I'm very sure that most people would have removed their coins. And last week, a question was asked concerning gold too. But I wasn't able to. I think I wasn't picked to answer the question. So I think most people are removing their coins from, you know, Bitcoin, from crypto in general, to put in gold and other assets just for safety reasons. So I think that's one of the reason crypto market is reducing, because a lot of investors are selling off and then putting them in gold for um, safety reasons. So when Bitcoin drops alongside other market due to fear, it turns into an opportunity for people that have been wanting to buy, actually, because I know that currently a lot of people too are patiently waiting to buy. So if you're thinking long term and can undo the drawdowns that are currently happening, then this is going to be a good buy for you, like I said earlier, to while analyzing. But if you're thinking short term, then I don't really think you should dive into it. So I think that's what I have on the question.
Okay, sure. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, I think this is a quite important question for us. Thanks for our traders. Well, let's dive into the question two. Tom Lee is once again bullish on ETH on CNBC, saying it has already bottomed and that a reversal is just ahead. To agree with Tom Lee's assessment, do you believe ETH could see a major breakout in the future? Well, this question, let's talk about ETH. Well, firstly, let's invite Jay.
Okay. Uh, for it, I don't think so. Almost. If because right now everything it's depend on Bitcoin and dominance, and it can do if it BTC pair can perform. So I'm good. It's been a while. I'm not checking ABTC. Let me check a little bit. So ABTC is still on the 2 weeks. So I'm opening chart on 2 weeks right now on ABTC, and it just broke the major resistance and it's trying to get the support. So from right now into the major support, we still get a gap around. Let's see, 20 until 37% to drops for it. So if you ask me, like, not yet, not yet, because the one that I'm looking right now is 2 weeks and the monthly. Yeah, it's not yet because it just broke the resistance, and another one is gonna pulling back. But I did expect some a short squeeze because it's too oversold, it's too bearish, too short, because everyone is shorting right now, and I'm just kind of like, when everyone is shorting right now, I think if you ask me, like, can we get a bounce in the this week or next week? Yes, we can get the bounce for some kind of short squeeze, and then like we coming back to short again. But if it bullish from here now, not yet, because to make bullishness, it need to make a structure on the weekly, like swing low and then a swing high and then like another swing low. So another swing high and another swing low, which is, it will take times like 1 into 2 months or 3 months stop. Just like, it's not yet for me. Thank you, Nora.
Okay, yes, that's great. Thanks for Jay. And for this question, let's invite Lee.
Yeah, I know Tom Lee because I find his comment and information always. So he emphasized on CNBC that ETH has strong fundamentals and believe it has bottomed out and reversal is imminent. I partly agree, maybe because the current price lagged behind the fundamentals. I believe that too. But it is temporary and affected by a macro selling pressure, and if the Federal Reserve's policies soften in the future and the crypto cycle restarts, and it's probably a potential for further upside. So currently, I recommended building positions in batches. And an interesting point is that Tom Lee is always a bullish voice on social media. So it is still important for everyone to manage their own positions properly. Yeah.
Oh, yes, makes sense. Thanks for Lee. And next one, let's invite Boris.
Yeah, I actually agree with what Lee said. Well, Lee from the stream. Uh, Tom Lee on CNBC. He's always very bullish, like always bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I would disagree with what Tom Lee is saying. I don't think there's no sign of a bottom yet. Um, so I disagree with Tom Lee because he's always on CNBC saying everything is bullish in Dubai, but I don't see any sign of a bottom. Um, but yeah, I think once the bear market conditions calm down, we'll see another rally in Ethereum, probably back to 4,000 or something. But right now, I'm not seeing that. So in the short term, I think maybe some more downside to go on Ethereum. But I don't agree with Tom Lee. I don't think. I don't see a reversal just yet. I can't. I won't say there's a reversal until we actually see some buying come into the market. So that's just my opinion.
Okay, yes, thanks for Boris. Well, next one, let's hear from Crypto Minister.
Well, currently, I feel like the market. Okay, let me say I agree with Tom Lee. Just like I said, the market has been jumping for a while now and is currently approaching um, key zones that is going to fast track a little bit of um, relief trend. So personally, right now, I'm expecting the market, especially Ethereum, BTC, and all of that, to pump a little bit, especially to clear liquidity that has been accumulated for a little long time from people that have been shorting the market. Yeah, so I agree with him that we are going to see some reversal soon. Well, probably this new week we're about to get into, and it could also start from today. Anything can happen in the market. But then for major breakouts, well, aside the temporary clearing of liquidities accumulated over time from traders that have been shorting the market, well, I don't understand probably the major breakout, but what I know is that we most likely will not see a new all-time high for Ethereum. Yeah.
Okay, yes, right. Thanks for Crypto Minister. Well, last one, let's hear from Persefine.
All right. So I think it's not guaranteed actually, but it would be right if the broader market stabilize because Ethereum, often rebounds after deep sell off. But whether this turns into a major breakout depends less on optimism and also more on Bitcoin holding support, the liquidity, and also Ethereum reclaiming some levels. So it might not be guaranteed, but at least it might be right.
Okay, yes, thanks for Persefine. And guys, let's dive into the question three. While gold price broke above 5,500 last week, also it subsequently saw a sharp pullback. There are increasingly more crypto products on the market linked to gold trading. Could gold-backed tokens replace Bitcoin and become the new favorite in the crypto space? Well, this question, let's talk about the gold. Firstly, let's invite Jay.
Oh, I don't think so because they both have a use case, but they only use like for certain people like me and others. If I mean like it's more convenience right now because like example, Bitcoin is sideways and gold is performing, so that means we can trade gold better than Bitcoin. So it's not being made for replace, just like a tools for trading. So I mean, we can compare right now. I mean, like it's easier right now. So we can compare either BTC or gold. If one is capitulate or sideways, maybe we can trade the other. So it's more convenience. I mean, like it's not gonna be replace Bitcoin because it's different. Because like and I don't think gold is will after like 7K will keep rising, and I don't think so, because like there is a time when it's Bitcoin turn, and when it is that happen, I think Bitcoin will perform better because the market cap is still tiny if you compare with the gold. So it's just a tools, and and it won't replace. Thanks, Dora.
Okay, yes, right. Thanks for Jay. Well, let's next one. Let's hear from Lee.
Okay, so we find after breaking below the gold price like 5,500 last week, and the gold plummeted to like 4,400, and has now rebounded to around 5,000. So although some crypto derivatives and with market size of 6 billion and growing rapidly, but it's still impossible for them to replace BTC. Yeah, from my side, and at most they can provide. Yeah, we have to admit they can provide diversification, but will not become the new favorite. Yeah, because BTC is dominated by something about coding and like network effects and the digital gold, as we know, narrative, and it is favored by global institution and influenced by policy liquidity. It's actually very popular assets, and offering higher volatility and greater opportunities. Yeah, we can regard uh, different derivatives as something like different assets to invest, but BTC always dominated the market. Yeah, from my side.
Okay, makes sense. Thanks for D. That's great. And then let's hear from Boris.
Um. So yeah, I think yeah. I mean, there's like we have Zao T, like Tether Gold now, and Silver Tether. But I would say no. They're different asset classes. They're not gonna replace Bitcoin. Bitcoin is digital gold, and gold is gold, and silver is silver. So I don't think it'll be a new favorite. I think just for now, it might be a popular product just because of the volatility, and it kind of represents a new, yeah, it's a new way to trade crypto-backed tokens or assets. But I think it would be very bad if like gold-based tokens would replace Bitcoin, because that would defeat the whole purpose of Bitcoin. So no, I don't think it will become a new favorite in the crypto space. I think Bitcoin and Ethereum will remain the favorites, and gold and silver will just remain options for crypto traders to basically trade. So yeah, that's my opinion.
Okay, yes, right. Thanks for Boris. Well, last one. Let's hear from Parsfine. Okay, Parsfine, can you hear me? Mm. Okay, I think she has network problem. Okay, okay. Yes, I can hear you. You can open your microphone because yeah, it's okay now. Yes.
All right. So if you can hear me, I think very unlikely. Yeah. So I think gold tokens are unlikely to replace Bitcoin's role in crypto, although the gold-backed tokens are growing because they offer price stability and familiarity. Similarity to the first question that I answered. people are removing their assets from crypto into gold because of stability. Sorry, because everybody knows that the crypto market is very volatile and very risky too. But gold as gold tokens, they mainly act like digital versions of gold. They are very useful for hedging and also for preserving values. You will tell that a lot of people will buy physical gold and just keep them somewhere safe because they know that value belong that the crypto market would be stable like that. I think everybody by now should know that. So it is very unlikely to replace Bitcoin's role in crypto, but then people are more investing more in gold for just stability. While Bitcoin is treated more like a very high risk and high reward micro asset. That's basically what I have on the question.
Okay, yes. Well, thanks for participation and okay, guys, that's all for our questions, and thank you all for joining us today. I bet today's live stream is very important for our audience on this market. Be sure to keep an eye on CoinW and our esteemed guest. Follow the Twitter account as they will continue to share valuable insights on the world of crypto. Stay safe and take care about your sport. Don't forget to join our CoinW event card game. Yes, good luck for everyone. Okay, this is all for today. Thank you, guys.